King Lear, ruler of Britain, has decided that he wants to retire and leave his kingdom to his son-in-laws. The caveat is that his daughters must declare their love for the king, and he will carve up the kingdom based on the strength of their flattery. Goneril and Regan, Lear's older daughters, profess their love in eloquent and evidently well-learned ways. In response, Lear gives to each of them and their husbands a third of the kingdom. When his youngest daughter, Cordelia, who is yet unmarried, takes her turn, she refuses to play the game, and in response to her father's question, she simply replies, "Nothing." Furious at her ingratitude, Lear banishes Cordelia from Britain and claims that he will disown the man that marries her. The King of France isn't bothered by this, and he offers Cordelia marriage, leading her away without Lear's blessing. Goneril and Regan begin to despair of their father's decision-making powers and slowly undermine him, eventually casting him out into a storm in the middle of the night. Unable to believe that his beloved daughters have treated him with such disrespect, Lear slowly begins to lose his faculties. Meanwhile, the Earl of Gloucester is dealing with family issues of his own. His illegitimate son, Edmund, makes him believe that his legitimate son, Edgar, is trying to kill him. Edgar flees from his father, disguising himself as a mad beggar called Poor Tom. Gloucester decides to help Lear by sending assistance. When Regan and her husband Cornwall discover this, they accuse Gloucester of treason, pluck out his eyeballs, and send him out into the storm to find the king. Cornwall accidentally gets killed during this bloody episode. Unknowingly, Gloucester bumps into Edgar, still disguised as Poor Tom. He leads his father to Dover, where they meet the now severely deteriorated King Lear. At the same time, the French army, led by Cordelia, arrives in Dover to rescue the king and challenge Goneril and Regan. They manage to find Lear and reconcile him with Cordelia before the pair is captured by Goneril and Regan's armies and imprisoned. The sisters both fancy Gloucester's illegitimate son, Edmund. Now single, Regan decides that she wants to marry him. Out of jealousy, Goneril poisons Regan and then takes her own life. Eventually, Edgar challenges and kills Edmund. Edmund dies just after he admits to having Cordelia executed, and Lear dies out of sorrow at Cordelia's passing. Albany and Edgar are left in charge of a broken Britain.